Richard was a man who lived in a small town and had a cruel habit of mocking others to make people laugh. He would physically trip people or use his words to cause deep pain. One night, while drinking heavily and playing cards at a bar, he received a call that his pregnant wife was in critical condition and needed to be rushed to the hospital. He dismissively told his family to handle it themselves and went back to his game. After a second urgent call warned him that she might need major surgery, he finally headed toward the hospital. On his way, he encountered a blind beggar asking for help. True to his mean nature, Richard tripped the man, laughing as he fell face first, while his friends joined in the mockery. When he reached the hospital, he learned his wife had survived a major operation and given birth to a son. However, his joy turned to horror when the doctor informed him that the baby was born blind. Richard immediately realized this was a consequence of how he had treated the blind man earlier that night. Overcome with guilt and resentment, Richard began to hate the child, whom they named Samuel. He ignored the boy entirely, even after discovering that Samuel was also physically disabled and unable to walk. While Richard showered his two younger sons with attention, Samuel's mother raised him with faith, teaching him prayers and how to memorize the Bible. One day, Samuel surprised his father by taking his hand and asking to be led to the local chapel, claiming he knew the way. Richard was stunned to see his blind son navigate the path perfectly. Once there, Samuel asked his father to open a specific scripture. As the boy recited the holy words with beautiful precision, Richard began to cry, realizing that he was the one who had truly been blind to the light all those years. This moment transformed Richard's life. He became a devoted man of faith and grew closer to Samuel than any of his other children. Sometime later, Richard had to travel abroad for work. He called home frequently to check on Samuel. But upon his return a month later, he found the house quiet. His other children tearfully told him that Samuel had passed away. His wife explained that the boy had developed a severe fever that they could unbreak, while Richard was unreachable. Richard wept, praying and thanking God for sending Samuel to change his life, before calling him back. The story serves as a reminder that the challenges and people we often resent are sometimes the very instruments sent to bring us closer to what is truly important.